Hello friends, Samuel Graham doing TCGs yet again. It is Thursday yet. More Universus, more Heroes of Exandria booster packs. The Critical Role 10th anniversary collaboration licensing deal with Universus. I'm having so much fun with this. I would have even more fun if I was playing the game yet. We'll get there. I promise. Store near me carries it, tries to play as it. Lorenzo. It's a creepy looking dude. So yeah, I should be able to get something going before too long, right? So the last box was pretty solid, or the last opening, 2 boxes, was pretty solid. We had 2 Science Bros. We had 2 alt super rares, which seems to be a pretty good rate there. Vex. Doty! I only had 2 Doties. I know I need Doty. Hopefully I get one more. An Althart character bow. There's a ultra rare for us. Extended back roundhouse. Nice early on. But yeah, I'm really hoping, more than anything, Tusk's Crew. I would love to see one of the serialized. That would be awesome. Because also they are signatured. Another spell seal. So we had one of these as one of our ultra rares in the last opening. I've got to be close to a place out of that one now. I'm pretty sure that either finishes it or already pushes me over it. I had a couple of ultra rares, Bellow of Rage, that I had 3 of, I believe. So we're getting there. Cabal's Ruin. I think I only had 1 of these. Another ultra rare. One of our Vestiges of Divergence. Nice to see. Love that. Allura. Fathom Blade Binding. So yeah, we may have hit our spiciest 2 boxes in the first 2. As I say that, we pull a ultra rare alt, Orphan Maker's Fury, which I don't think I had seen this one yet, and that looks awesome. That's a good start. Really cool art of Yasha there. Warden's Protection. So yeah, that was a really, really good 2 boxes. It was what? Animus Shot and one that I'd pulled in my first case too. The Caleb fancy fireball spell thing. Ooh. Well, there is another alt character for us. Not the Brave this time. That's another really good looking alt. Okay, I think Beauregard had at least rivaled Essek, if not beat Essek, as my favorite of the alts I had pulled. Gravity Well. I've pulled a lot of Gravity Wells. I definitely have a place of Gravity Well. Not the Brave might have just taken the top spot for the alt characters I've pulled. I really like that one. Not even from the character perspective, because again, I like not necessarily one of my favorites, but from the art perspective, that one looks great. Stabbing Dagger. I'd say that's the one thing I wish about Universus is that they did the 2 rare a pack thing that a lot of games do. But that is a pretty minor. It's a pretty minor complaint when all is said and done. Not the Brave. I really dig that piece of art. And the foiling on it. Pact of Wrath. That's another great looking rare. Allura and Frozen Spray. Closing in on the end of the first box of this one. What is that? Earthbreaker super rare. So I'd pulled one of these in the last box too, but that is a really cool looking card. Especially for the regular version. I dig that a lot. Earthbreaker Groon. I mean, it's an attack, but the art is Earthbreaker Groon, who is awesome. Fenthras, there we go. Earthbreaker Groon is awesome, so I really dig seeing that really cool art of him. With some good foil popping going on. Shoulder Toss. 2 packs left of this box. We're going right on into the next one. No Merc Perk. Love that. Just rip apart. Alright. Another box. Another chance for a Ripley and Orthax. Another chance for one of my serialized heroes. Orphan Maker's Fury. There's the regular one. We saw the alt version of that. They're both pretty nice, huh? So a good start, an ultra rare right off the bat. Hey, Yasha, how about that? Cat Claw. Caleb. Helper Arm. I also don't super duper love the color orange in general. So another petty complaint is the very orange prevalentness of the orange on the packaging. But that is petty. That should not be considered a legitimate complaint. Spirit Unicrons. Just are doing some trickery. Another good looking ultra rare. Ooh. Well, that is not the serialized I was looking for, but holy crap, that's another good looking one. That might have just, so not might have jumped Jester and Essek. I think Yasha just jumped them. That looks awesome. Yep. We like the alt heroes. This has been 100% determined at this time. Tusker's Tooth. I don't think that was right, but we're going to roll with it, okay? Thank you. Aerial Goblin Bolt. not up to some mischief on an ultra rare there. Ooh, what's that? Oh! An ultra rare alt Cabal's Ruin. That looks awesome. Where's the regular one? Check that out. Like, the original looks cool, but this alt is incredible. I love that. Okay. Wow. Bad news bullet. I don't sleeve rares, but it's already sleeved, so we're good. You know, bad news is the name of... I know I've said that already. I'm kidding. Pike. I know a guy named Steve Barker. Not Carnival Barker, but Steve. Pike. Ooh. Star Razor. I think I'd only pulled one of these before. But I thought that looked really nice too. I dig. Terry Darrington. Rip Apart. Ian Rip Apart? Michael Rip Apart. Warden's Protection. So we still got a little bit left of this box. A little over a quarter of it. Bellow of Roggy. We still have the possibility of getting surprised by something serialized. There's Dottie. There's our other Dottie. I know it's Dottie. It's a joke from... Don't explain the joke. My bad. Another Sweeping Daggers. Okay. That almost 100% has me at a play set of Sweeping Daggers. Science Bros again. I done already got me Science Bros. Enchanted Weapon Attic. Grog's Rage. Super rare. So there is our... So it seems like one super rare per box unless you pull alts, which seem to be roughly one every 3 boxes. Grove Keeper's Authority Ultra. That seems to be more or less the going rate. And then I had 3 alts the first case. I've got 3 so far. This one, we'll see how that turns out with the last 2 boxes. Last pack of this box, though, could still have something in store for us. I don't think so. That has a border. Fathom Blade Binding. Not bad, though. That's another really good 2 boxes. Earthbreaker and Grog's Rage. So we didn't get the super rare alts, but we did get us some really cool ultra rare alts. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So they're pretty good on the collation, at a pretty steady 6, unless you get the alts. But Sweeping Daggers, got the Star Razor again, the Cabal's Ruin alt art, which is awesome. Cabal's Ruin regular. The Orphan Maker's Fury regular and alt, love that. Fenthras, another Gravity Well. I guess the Sweeping Daggers. Like I say, I open a lot at the same time. I had to think of the other Sweeping Daggers was in the other box. But man, these alt characters look incredible. Big fan of these. probably my two favorites of the one I've seen so far. And I was already really high on both Essek and Bo. So that's impressive. In any case, I'm still enjoying this. Got 2 more boxes left. It's probably the last of it. Would be shocked if I found my way into more, but we'll see. You never know. In any case, thank you so much for spending some of your day with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did, and I'll see y'all later. Thanks so much. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, y'all.